to either one, bring you some meaningful information, or two, provide a tangible tool, or three, maybe provoke a thought or some thoughts. And then finally, we might attempt to call you to action. Today, I'd like to provoke some thought. I know for me, I don't know about you, man, it seems like we're in a tough time. You open up your search engine and the banner ad, it talks about all the tragedy and difficulty. Or maybe if you still open up a newspaper or listen to the radio, it always seems like something bad is happening. It's almost overwhelming. Drugs and gangs and alcohol and abuse and neglect and poverty and ignorance and suicide and hopelessness. It almost feels like it's too much for one person to do anything about. I know in my life there was a time where I came to a place where I thought that what I said and what I did didn't make any difference whatsoever, that my life's work had been a failure, and that life didn't really have any redeeming value, and I didn't want to be on the planet. Now maybe your situation isn't as extreme, but I'm sure you've had those feelings of what I say and what I do doesn't make a difference. Graveyards are full of people today that felt that way. But I just want to remind you of who you are, and I guess in a way remind me of who I am. There was a guy a long time ago, a coach, he reminded me that 70 billion people have lived on the planet. And he said to me, Ian, there's never been anybody like you. There'll never be anybody like you. He said 70 billion people have lived on the planet and there's nobody like you. And then he held up a watch. And he said, Ian, if there was 70 billion of this watch, 70 billion, and one that was rare and unique, one that was handcrafted and handmade, he said, Ian, how much would the special one be worth? And out of nowhere in my gut I said, it would be priceless. And he said, Ian, that's you. You're priceless. You know what? I don't know your circumstances. I don't know the pressures of your work, although I'm sure they are many. And I don't know when you've been told that you were no good or couldn't, or maybe you even failed. But I'm telling you, you have talent and you have ability and you have something to offer. You are a rare and unique creature with incredible talent and ability. 70 billion people have lived on the planet. There's nobody like you. Now, some of you, life's been beaten down on you and you're a little jaded and cynical, and you might say, what can one person do? Kennedy reminded us that it was one monk that started the Protestant Reformation, that it was one general that took an empire from the borders of Macedonia throughout the world. It was a singular Thomas Jefferson that wrote that all men were created equal, and it was a 16-year-old girl that helped recapture the territory known as France. Now, it's true that you and I probably don't possess the greatness to bend history itself. That is true. But you know what? The work that you do is important. The work that you do makes a difference. And I know that what you say and what you do has an impact. So you might change, you may not change the whole big bad world, but you can handle your little corner of it. You're a rare and unique creature with incredible talent and ability. You've chosen a profession where you can make a significant difference. Thank you for all you do. I hope this provokes a little bit of thought. We'll see you next Wednesday. Be well, everybody.